Well, yeah, you guys, Yahoo News reported on the 17th, which was last Thursday, that the FDA, the Food and Drug Administration, has cleared lab grown meat for human consumption. Lab grown meat, you guys. I told you in my last video, I think it was, um, they're trying to get us to start eating bugs and, fake food. Now, some people are saying, well, it's not fake because they actually use the cells from living animals to, they use their cells and their DNA and they, are cloning them, I guess. But let's get into the article so that we can understand what they're talking about. For the first time, the Food and Drug Administration has cleared lab-grown meat created from cultured animal cells for human consumption, the agency announced on Wednesday. The FDA green light applies only to chicken products made by Upside Foods, a California-based company founded in 2015. Though in its announcement, the FDA said it is ready to work with other firms that are developing cultured animal cell food. So I included some other photos of what I'm calling fake food. There's meatballs and all kinds of things like that and steak. I don't know what that is on those kebabs, but there are several other companies that have made lab grown foods, lab grown meat. They just haven't gotten the okay. Upside has, however. So back to the article. The agency said that it had evaluated information submitted by Upside Foods as part of the pre-market consultation, and that it had no further questions at this time about the firm's safety conclusion. The company can begin selling its product after inspection and label approval by the Department of Agriculture. Upside makes cell cultivated meat using biopsies from living animals as well as recently slaughtered animals who were already a part of the food system. It expects these cells to be capable of indefinitely self-renewing with the goal of eventually phasing out all animal components. I mean, you guys, these people are playing God. Now, I know that the food supply is not going to last. Do you want to know how? Well, I don't know it for sure, but I think this is why they're rushing to do this. It's because the water is running out. Our fresh water is drying up, you guys. The groundwater is also drying up. We're having earthquakes. I'm going to do a video tomorrow, though, about all of the earthquakes that have been happening that we haven't been hearing about. But it's out there. There are reports. And, I guess if it isn't a 9 or 10 magnitude, they're not reporting it. But Texas had a 5.4 magnitude earthquake not long ago. It was in West Texas, and I forgot the name of the place, but where it happened, they do a lot of fracking. Now, I'm not saying that's what caused it, because earthquakes have been happening all over the world where there weren't any before. So I'm not saying that's what caused it, but that's where it happened. Anyway, an Upside spokesperson said in an emailed statement to Yahoo News that the company is thrilled by the FDA's historic announcement. Cultivated meat has never been closer to the U.S. market than it is today, the spokesperson said. The spokesperson added that in addition to eliminating the need to raise and slaughter billions of animals, Cultivated meat is projected to use substantially less water and land than farmed meat, and producing meat in a controlled environment may reduce the risk of harmful bacteria contamination. Meat and dairy alone are responsible for 60% of agriculture's greenhouse gas emissions, according to the United Nations. But while proponents of cultivated meat point to its environmental benefits by cutting greenhouse gas emissions, some experts are still debating whether large-scale cultured meat industries may exacerbate climate change by contributing to carbon pollution. So really, it doesn't matter which way we go, we're screwed. I mean, really. I really, really do think that things are just going to keep getting worse because our governments all around the world didn't do what they needed to do in the past to make sure that climate change, just didn't go the wrong way. And now it may be too late. But they're saying right here in this article that cultivating meat will use less water and eventually they won't need a living animal. They'll phase it out. Well, I would have to be starving to eat that. And the way things are going, that may happen. But I would definitely have to be starving to eat it. And like I said, they're not telling us. You have to go and look at all of the information that's out there to see that the world, all the fresh water in the world is drying up. And it's not funny. It is not a conspiracy. It's not a lie. It is the truth. We have to just be ready for whatever is coming, people. I mean, it's scary when you really stop to think about it. But anyway, are you going to eat that shit? Excuse my language, people. That is what I think about it. And there's, that Beyond Meat stuff. So there's a man that made a report about this fake, not this cultivated meat. It was about all of the plant-based stuff. I'm going to have to go and read about it a little more, you guys, and I'll bring that to you also, because it said that it has rat poison in it. I don't know how true that is, but I'm going to go do a little bit of reading and bring it to you guys. If you're interested in knowing about it, leave a comment telling me to go ahead and, let you know about the plant-based meats and what's in it. Also, let me know what you think about this cultivated meat. Are you going to eat this? They're starting out with only chicken, and it has been approved. So be on the lookout. Make sure you're not grabbing a pack of it, because you know what? It doesn't matter if they're making it with real cells from chickens. It's in a lab. And who knows if that will cause cancer later on in the future, or birth defects, or, if you're going to end up with Alzheimer's or some other brain issue as we get older. Because, seriously, I don't care what they say. I don't think that it's safe. It's made in a lab. Remember that. So they're doing scientific stuff in quotations. I'm doing air quotations, you guys. Scientific stuff to make it happen. And then they're going to feed us that. No, thank you. All right, you guys, let me know what you think about this in the comments.